you're questioning what happens when Morph turns into Kez. Is it actually good?
Yes.
It might be sick because you get so many. You get the stance right. Can you change stances when you're?
That's what I don't know.
That's actually an interesting thing. How good is this matchup for Tusk? I think the Kez matchup has to be kind of bad, right? Kez has 2 escape abilities with the Falcon. I mean, specifically the grappling claw is obviously really good for getting away.
Yep.
So putting laning presence or laning pressure onto Kez as Tusk is probably a lot harder. Big damage here coming out from Mickey. Went for the Shoto size switch and then...
Yep, gets speared to a tree though, but XXS stuck inside the shards. Might be the doom for him. Looks like that'll be first blood going the way of Mickey. Tofu will eventually get cleaned up, but this is going to be a double kill in all likelihood from Mickey. Snowball will delay it a bit, but one more right click does the job. So Kez with the double kill, including first blood itself, cannot ask for a better start for Liquid.
If he gets to hit melee heroes many times, he's just going to win because of Kazrai Katana bleed, right? It's just a matter of time in those situations. And see it again, Mickey is... Oh, actually, Boxy will be taken out in the meantime, courtesy of an FY rotation. But this is really bad news for XXS. If he ends up dying here, he does.
Claw ensures it. Another kill to Mickey's name. And does he even have a TP available?
He immediately TP'd into die again. He's going to return to lane against a level 5 Kez as a level 3 Mars. Good luck. He's going to bleed you to death.
Yeah, that's pretty dirty.
Really
Rebound and the Hex. And that is a kill onto Ame. Beautifully done from Liquid.
This lane is strong.
That attribute shift was not able to be used beforehand, and the stun locks layered quite nicely.
Yeah. Marcy Lion is a nasty lane. So much kill power. They might even think about X-Nova here. They will start.
Yeah, they reel in to get the initiation. And again, XXS, he is here.
Blood grenade
only
is
so much he can do. FY ticking away to the blood grenade, as you said. So Tofu with a kill to his name now. This bottom lane is a complete shellacking.
That genuinely, that thought crossed my mind when this hero was picked in the draft already. I was like, how familiar are Xtreme with this? Like, when they're scrimming, is this
actually coming to play in the mid lane to try to take out Nothing to Say, forcing out the remnants from the Ember, and looks like that might be where things end, although Tofu in a bit of trouble. Tag team upon him. Nisha has actually healed up pretty nicely. Gets the Searing Chains onto the Lesh, but won't be able to get the kill as of yet. The Echo coming out from Mickey. That's a lot of damage to Nothing to Say, and Boxy actually gets the kill with the Impale. They turn it around onto X-Nova as well. This is a full team fight in the mid lane. Even Ame coming to fight it, but he's in a lot of trouble. Gets Hex. Attribute shift is not enough. 3 kills for Liquid. Likely the tier 1 as well.
And this, Shannon, this is why you are not a pro team coach, because Ame did what you wanted him to. He showed up to the fight, and it was completely worthless.
Trying for the deny. XXS does get killed by the neutrals.
Would have been better off staying up top on the Morph.
Yeah.
What's he doing rotating? And then gets a kill for his support that ultimately does show up. That is a masterclass in just space creation. And even if they don't find a kill there, it's still a massively valuable play, right? The whole map is just under your control when you're forcing that many heroes to fight you.
Rebounded. Unleash upon him as well. Tofu in the area with the ensnare. Do they actually have the damage they do? And that's through Sunray as well. Only a level 5 Phoenix. This is going to be another kill for Liquid. They are completely dominating. This is getting out of control real fast.
This is easily the most one-sided game you and I have cast this tournament so far. And Liquid will keep running as trios or as pairs, whatever they want. They can bring more heroes too, but they don't have to force 5v5s because we're at a point in the game where laning is still important. It's 13 minutes in, you have to play lane creeps, and you're just going to... You've left
gets off. Okay, goodbye, Ame.
Yep. Oh, he picked Morph into Lion, so he, in part, asked for trouble. Oh, Lion went Treads. Yep, that's... okay, he's going Treads Drum. I mean, ideally, honestly, I think an item like Crimson Guard would be insanely good, but you're just so far away from it, right? Mars is going Yules into Blink, and maybe he has to get these items so he can set fights up. But I just don't know if you have enough staying power right now. Crimson would be a crazy good timing, but yeah, that's not... Oh, no.
XXS, he gets hexed. Gets off the Mars Arena, though Nothing to Say, though, taking the brunt of the damage from Nisha. Egg is placed, but there's the song. Do they have the right clicks? They do. Nothing to Say died during this time as well, so already 2 down and out for Xtreme. Raptor Dance just eviscerating everybody. 4 kills to Liquid's name, and look at their HP bars.
Yeah.
Barely touched.
Simplistic, but that really is the case. When the carry can't really join and fight, and your only true damage source is your mid hero, well, if that hero is accounted for,
Oh boy.
you're just so safe.
Oh boy. Yeah, use that right click. Boom, boom, boom. Beat the shit out of that Prowler. Hell yeah.
That's a really good map read from Boxy, just going, I mean, yes, did he have the ward pre-placed? I suppose just give the Aegis to Kez, why not? Worth noting, by the way, currently in this tournament, Mickey is currently 19-0 on Kez.
Oh.
He was 12-0 in his game yesterday. Sitting on 7-0 now, nothing to say. Ame died on this ward, he should have told you.
Goodbye, sir. Nothing to say. Dead to the hands of Nisha. Ticks away, walks away from the explosion, as it were. Cool guys. Something, something, something. Now, they do have 2 Gaming Gladiators players, so maybe this is something that we can come to expect from Liquid now. Felt like the days of old as we're going to see Boxy.
Again.
And that's a death.
Oh my
for
god,
Ame.
man, he is actually
6 charges.
It's got to feel like he's playing with map hack. If you're Ame, it's just no matter where you go, the Lion just goes and solos you.
The Aegis is about to expire, but they find 2 kills and they can just do whatever they want with it. XXS trying to set something up onto Nisha. Split Earth is there. That's a big kill for Xtreme. That probably puts this potential push for Liquid to an end, I would think.
That feels like the first good moment of the game for Xtreme. And this feels like a Hail Mary. You know Ember is dead, but that's enough for them to try for this play without Arena.
Yeah, Ace, he's found. Split Earth, Spear as well, but the Song of Siren from Tofu resets everything. And guess who's coming?
Okay, there.
It's Nisha.
Big trouble.
Yep, that's a big rebound. They get the finger as well. 2 dead right off the bat for Xtreme. Egg will follow suit. Actually, Ame dies a little bit later than expected, but they call GG nonetheless. Liquid absolutely destroy Xtreme in this game number 1.
Damn. That's a really good look. I'll say that. Just the way in which they won, the way in which they drafted, the confidence that they're showing. All smiles here from Tofu, of course. I think my man of the match, probably Boxy on the Lion.
They're so fast. Like they 5-manned mid at 8 minutes into the game, right? Like even Mickey on his carry is getting involved, which is very typical for him. Destroy either a Pango or a Slardar mid. So what's the melee hero owner that he picks of 2 seconds? Go for casual Ember. Okay. Well, now I think if you're Xtreme, you're tempted to put Slardar mid and run the Pango off lane.
In yesterday's series, the Juggernaut game, he was inactive, they got crushed. And then he switched to Dragon Knight and they won 2 games. Now he played the Morph, it was inactive. Now he's on Weaver.
We're going to have a big team fight, I think, to start the game. The taunt is up onto Ame, but a huge crush from Nothing to Say. Was that 5-man? Nothing to Say is going to die, but the first blood already went to Ame. As Ace continuing on, he's going to be the 3rd hero dead. My goodness, what a start to this game. X-Nova has the heals. They're still going to continue to pursue. Nice shield crash coming out from XXS as Tofu's going to drop along with Mickey. And just like that, it's a 4-2 advantage for Xtreme. Not going to lie, I forgot who got first blood, but I believe it was Xtreme, actually. It was Ame. As Nisha is going to suicide, and this is quite the start to game number 2.
Even high immortal pub games, like the really high games, this is relatively frequent, but in pro usually there's like some sort of split and not a flat 5v5. But that time around, we did get it, and boy did Xtreme spellcasting land in a big way. The crushes, the cookies, also the choice to skill cookie level 1 there from FY paying off big time. I think he got 2 really good back-to-back ones.
Was it a 5-man crush, Cinderella?
I think
Am I exaggerating? I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
It was 4 or 5.
That was so absurd. Oh,
it's 4, and then Nisha got cookie.
Oh, the cookie I thought was part of it initially. Okay.
Man, I think it's a 5-man blood grenade though. That's also pretty rare.
Yeah, true. God damn, that was so sick. Yeah, I have to say, Weaver as one of these heroes in a first blood.
Oh,
Nothing to Say gets killed. Or sorry, he kills off Nisha under the tower. Does survive. I mean, this.
He has
like it was
2
inevitable.
waves as well. This is a really nice detail from Nothing to Say, pulling the creeps around. It's such a strong duo, the synergy between Pango and Snapfire. Since Snapfire has become a little shredder laner,
does pop the aphotic shield just in time, but the shield crash is there to finish the job again. Tofu looks to be next on the list.
No, maybe not. Thought they might
Next
just
on the
dive
list
him.
of survivors is what I meant to say.
Oh, there's few of those left in this
Yeah.
game, I think. Surprised they didn't chase that one down. I think they might have actually been able to. But
Ace getting gone on, trying to kill off these bugs. A nice usage of the Wild Wing Ripper to bring Ace back into the arms of Ame, who gets another kill to his name. Number 4 for him, 4-0-1. And like you said, for the mid lane, the top lane, the creeps getting killed off by the tower.
I think regardless of outcome of this game and of the series, I think it's just really good to see Xtreme make this pivot just as a proof of concept for themselves, right? I think this is going to be important.
Okay. A lot of minus armor upon him right now. Has to level his ultimate. Nisha's coming in as well. Searing Chains onto Nothing to Say. Scatter Blast on Mickey though, and more damage coming out from the Pango brings Mickey to the ground. And now Nisha in a, well, 2 versus 4 with Boxy showing up. Nothing to Say. Looks like he might be taken out by the Snowball Ice Shards combination. The crush is there though. Boxy's dead. Ace can't even get in vicinity. Needs to go for the chop, but it's not enough. He gets the Battle Hunger. So finally they kill off Nothing to Say, but it cost them so dearly. 3 dead for Liquid. And FY being pursued by Tofu, but now Tofu's the one getting slowed to a crawl. Down he goes. Ace left in a precarious spot, although he is under the tier 1 tower. Rolling Thunder hits. Shield crash to follow. Berserker's Call completely whiffs here. And now the Mortimer is from very far away from the south. Not doing a whole lot as XXS looks to be just walking away. So FY was taken out by Mickey in the meantime.
But ultimately, it doesn't really matter all that much. If the lanes go this poorly, you can have just the right heroes if they don't have their tools. Won't really matter all that much. Blink Dagger, speaking of tools, picked up by Nothing to Say.
Boy, Ame and company on top of Ace. Well, they're going to get Ace easily. They don't get the support kill. So, no Deso charge actually from that engagement at all for Mr. Ame.
That lot falls on FY, who also a handsome man himself, I've heard.
Yeah, let's just keep going down this road.
That's right.
That's good.
Speaking of
Nisha
Brad Pitt,
crushed up, bashed up, does have Remnant up. FY's there,
awkward.
gets
Hello.
cookied up, and he goes to heaven. Up, 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 and away.
Nisha just cracking a smile there. Feels like nowhere to go. And your lane was even good. What was it? You were like Lifestealer
CK.
Veno.
Oh,
Was it CK Veno?
Yeah.
And you lost a lane that was on paper pretty easy, I think. It's great. It's great. Ame, this would be a big find. Good disruption timing on the
Shikuchi already used. There's the call. Do they have the damage? Yes! Chop from Ace. It's going to cost him his life. But well worth it at this point. Actually, could get the deny on the Ancients. Trying to right-click, but too slow.
That's still a good play from Liquid. The 1-for-1 exchange. They get 3 TPs, so this is going to leave some nice breathing room for a bad. You're 10k up, 17 minutes in. You have insane timings with your shards. Your heroes are inherently very strong at fighting in that area because they play angles well.
Success. He's found. He does blink to safety, though. Has the swash in addition. Meanwhile, Nisha, he gets found out. In a bit of trouble, but Ace with a big call. They chop Nothing to Say to the ground. X-Nova now on the run. XXS is going to provide some assistance by running away. So X-Nova eventually will be not chopped down, but Tofu gets credit for that one. 2-for-0 for Liquid. Another nice call from Ace, making use of this Blink Dagger right off the bat. And FY doesn't have mana for Ace to get another chop to his name, but they'll take those 3 kills any day of the week.
That's massive. Given the game state, a moment ago 10k down, now it's only 6. Look at that big swing, 2,500 just in the exchange there. You're going to see the replay. Or try to take a look at the minimap of how the heroes are placed. So you have these 2 heroes way in front of everybody else. Your Pango comes in too late. The fight is already, the kill has already happened. Just probably need to play a little bit tighter.
Not looking good for him. Mickey with the shield. Snowball from Boxy as well, trying to turn this around. They do get Ace in the end, but it's going to cost them Nothing to Say, which is a big kill for Liquid. It's Tofu. So both supports for Liquid will drop regardless. A very fast and aggressive game so far.
Just a very, by nature, very different exchange, this one, right? The way it starts, Axe doesn't get to make his great call.
Now, how often do you see that? All 5 shards in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty rare. The only other team that comes to mind that was consistently doing that was Spirit for a while.
Spirit Vessel applied to
That's a good
the
cookie.
Enchantress. He's living through this, though, and now a nice Mortimer's Kisses on top of Ace. He's donezo.
It's going to cost him more
Attempted
than
TP,
that.
not going to happen for Boxy. Crush brings him out. And now Mickey attempting to run away. Has the Yasha for a little extra move speed. Crush misses, so Mickey will find the distance needed to get home safely. There's a damager on Ame, so sounds like it's go time. He is working on BKB, but with that second life, not really something you absolutely need at this juncture.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
Mickey, his ult does go off. Snowball going to delay this a bit, but the crush from Nothing to Say. Mortimer's Kisses as well. This is just an absolute lost fight for Liquid in their own base. 3 dead. And now the buildings will completely melt.
Keep in mind, you're playing against triple save. It doesn't even feel like they have one.
Yeah, true.
Like it's Shadow Demon, it's Tusk, it's Abaddon, it doesn't matter.
Well, there's
Instant
one save.
kills them
That
off.
is the Snowball. A lot of damage being applied to Nothing to Say. He actually does drop, as Ame can only look on. Still with that Aegis, though.
Mika doesn't have
They
ult
want to
yet.
stick around. Mickey, yeah, you're right. They're going to roll away, though, without their Slardar. BKB now online for Ame. Not sure if he wants to try to turn this. Might just sacrifice this little extra piece in FY. So Liquid successfully defend.
Yeah. Straight back to aggression. I think did they see Nisha go here on their ward? I'm not sure. Does feel like Xtreme Gaming have an idea of where he is. Yeah, they swashbuckled across.
They're already pretty low on mana.
Oh.
Gets drained. Additionally, pops the wand. Not going to be enough.
He's dead.
Tofu with the disruption, but he's already surrounded. And will be killed off by everyone from Xtreme. It's a team effort this time around.
Now,
Have a
do they want to
methodical
poke
approach to
high
the
ground
spot
with
lane.
this? 40 seconds, no Ember.
Yeah, why not?
You don't have to. 1 null phase boots into Radiance Manta Blink Orchid. This is the cookie cutter build on that hero.
Rolling Thunder into the cookie. Another Rolling Thunder proc. Nisha gets Snowball at the last moment. Oh, that's gonna be a big kill on Ame, but no.
save.
Back to full HP. Time lapse being used to full effect. And this is going to be the end of the fight in all likelihood for Liquid. They lose 2 right off the bat as Mickey had that borrowed time.
That was pretty crucial from XXS that he redirected himself onto Ame. He might have died there in that Blade Mail call, but this high ground defense is going to be extremely difficult. Because what you have is you can jump and call the Weaver, and maybe if you pile everything on him, you can kill him once against the Satanic, but with Aegis, what are you going to do next?
Oh, nice Rolling Thunder from XXS, both on Boxy and Mickey. Borrowed time already activated. And that's going to be 2 quick kills in all likelihood. And it gets slowed down. Now they'll find the finishing blow. So they can go finish Roche and start on Rax number, well, I guess it'll be still the first lane since it's only a range barracks at the moment. Couldn't tell you, Cinderin.
I think it was 0 on Abaddon.
That's 1 lane for Xtreme. Second lane is coming. Was Ember apparently. Ace with the initiation, but Ame shrugs it off. Still has time lapse, still has Aegis, still has everything at his disposal. A nice cookie sets up the kill on the Boxy, and that's already 2 dead for Liquid as Mickey does revive. With most of his team missing.
Yeah, it's going to be a Hail Mary double buyback here. You're not giving them megas, obviously, so you just have to bring
Crush initiation onto Nisha. Sets up a little bit of space to go for these buildings for Ame. Gets that Ranger Axe uncontested.
Oh, the call
With those
missed.
buybacks, yeah, the missed
no.
call means missed opportunity for Liquid for that 1% chance as they're just getting stun locked on the high ground. Nice snowball from Boxy. You can see the Mortimer's FY just shredding everybody. That's 2 dead for Liquid. No way to get back in the game either. As Ace doing a lot with the Blade Mail. Time lapse had to be used from Ame, but again, the advantage is just too great as GG's will come out.
Ame
This was
did his
over.
very best job to try to kill his Enchantress by proccing as many spins as possible, but it wasn't enough. Still
LOL.
survives on X Nova.
That's so Xtreme. I mean, I hate to say it, even though I think they did a good job after that first engagement That first engagement did kind of feel like the game in a way.
He's starting with 3 kills in First Blood.
Yep.
You're playing against like a Wraithband, Blightstone, Magic Wand Weaver. You're sitting there with a Quelling Blade, 2 Iron Branches. You're like, what am I supposed to do here against this? Like, already he's supposed to win lane. Already Slardar supposed to win lane. Well,
you wanted an interesting draft.
It's a very good Silencer game in general. I will say, like, Silencer against the Pugna save is very strong.
Against, like, Curse is insanely good against Bristleback before he can get his Lotus Orb.
But the other 3 heroes do so much damage, and Darkseer really bridges the gap, I think, with the matchup against TB as well. This one is a kill.
Yes, First Blood goes to Tofu. Finally, Brain Drain on his side. What's the over-under on Silencer carry this year? I mean, as the game progresses, if this Bristle becomes a problem, who gets a Silver Edge or maybe even a Conda like we saw the other day?
Oh, you're not going to see a Conda, I'll tell you that. I'll give you an over-under on that.
Silencer Conda.
Oh,
Okay,
Moxie's
they
here.
bring a 3rd member this time, XXS, to see how much damage he can do before he inevitably goes out. The Brain Sap, pure damage, and he was facing him.
Yeah, exactly.
Very,
He just turned around
nice
for a
for
moment. I mean, you can buy Silver Edge on Marcy or Slardar. I think they're both okay. But I think it's the wrong approach to buy it in general this game. I don't think Bristle is going to get to a point where that is going to be the solution. I think your minus armor is going to be enough. You're better off just piling damage on him with a crit on Marcy or whatever.
Using the trees to his advantage. He does die, but XXS is going to be the recipient of this kill onto Tofu. Xnova looking for a glimpse target.
Yeah, that's not a great TP from Xnova here.
Yeah, looks to be wasted unless Boxy...
Not finding much, but maybe he has to go over here anyway to protect the Wisdom. Yeah, Boxy's actually lingering here.
Yeah, he pops the wand.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He TP'd
Oh
here.
boy.
Oh,
What a play from Boxy. We had no idea what he was doing.
I wonder if Liquid are going to try to turn this into a steal now, because they know Disruptor can't play this fight.
Yeah, 3rd member, XXS, getting blocked, dispose upon him.
Oh, this is
Arcane
so
Curse.
dirty, man.
So much damage to come, and he can only just try to run away. Yeah, Decrepify is going to delay this, but Nisha is there for the finishing blow. And remember, they still do not have their Disruptor. He's on the cliff.
Are they going to? They are going to chase. I love this
7-minute
play.
Wisdom Shrine. Nisha needs to catch up, but nothing to say with a good fissure. Provides enough time for FY to secure it. Actually blocks everybody out, so they should be able to get back to base okay. Disruptor still on the cliff, by the way. Still sitting there.
He did receive a TP, didn't he? Yeah, he got a TP.
Lamps Tofu. All right.
Why he gets a kill from up there?
Provides
so funny.
provides good assistance.
He stood there for 45 seconds, and then somebody walks in and gets glimpsed.
I think
that
Tofu
is amazing.
may have forgotten he was up there.
That is so funny.
Yeah, teams are getting better at contesting, I suppose.
This feels like a safe time to get it. So.
It's funny that that was available to do for so many years and nobody did it.
Yeah.
It just takes one person, as Xnova deleted from the face of the map. By the way, this may be not relevant to that, although in some ways it is.
The variety of rare picks. Let's say, how frequently does something unusual get run now compared to a year ago? Is it more?
Nightmared up, XXS in the area, but
See ya later.
Pugna gets completely destroyed.
This is why Marcy's everyone's favorite hero. I think there's very few offlaners where every level matters as much as Darkseer. Because all of your 3 spells are so good with levels. You really want to get there. And being level 9 and 11 on Darkseer is very,
Another
very
attempt
good.
onto XXS. He has TP in the form of FY, but the Nightmare puts that support to an end, which means XXS's life is forfeit. And FY will be the next on the list for Liquid as they take a 3K lead early on. TP, surely that's going to be canceled.
That, yeah.
And it's going to be a free tower now as a result.
Ame's playing an inactive carry in Terrorblade instead of Morphling. And if Nothing to Say's game isn't good, which was also the case in Game 1...
Haven't won a single game where he's been playing an inactive carry. As the Echo Slam set up by the Glimpse onto the Marcy. Mickey is dead. Just barely. Xtreme takes a bit of a commitment, but...
I think they could have saved him with Global.
Global is still available, man. That's not a conspiracy theory.
Okay. No, that's a
Who's
totally...
conspiring?
That's a totally normal take. I agree. It's all good. Smoke break.
Up crush.
Oh, that's a fast
completely
global this
misses.
time.
Hits the illusions. Global Science is going to put this at a stop for the time being, but
So
then
dead.
the glimpse back, and now Nisha dead. And Liquid, they had quite the lead. It feels like they're faltering a bit.
Yeah, awkward situation. Xtreme have the numbers, Nisha misses, and the global does nothing.
Well, Mickey just picked up his BKB. They have the double helm of the Dominator. Pipe online for Ace. It seems like a decent timing for them. Nisha, the only question is, what does he have? Has the Blink Dagger, but just starting his Aghanim Scepter. 1,000 in is, see the Unleash being unleashed upon XXS. Ends up being a very easy kill, but the Echo Slam coming at the last moment from nothing to say. Blows up Boxy, but there's the Global Silence
really bad
to
trade.
counteract, and Mickey will take another core to his name. A 2-for-1 special, 2 cores for 1 support. You'll take that every time.
Yep. And either give you a pick-off or give you a general idea of whether Xtreme are even trying to contest you. And here you go. 20-minute is approaching. We're going to be fighting around mid.
Yep,
Nightmare goes
set
off.
up onto the ES. As, oh man, that is a dead Tofu. That's a big deal. Nothing to say though, gets completely destroyed by Mickey. Nisha getting extremely low, but Ame, the last moment gets decrepified. Do they have the damage to get through this? No. That is going to be the Aegis down. Ame still alive, but the rebound will finish the job. Double kill for Mickey. Aegis now used. So Nisha and company going to continue on to try to kill these supports. Pugna being an annoying nuisance. Xnova actually gets away with the wall placement. As FY dropped as well by Nisha. So Liquid, they lose the silence at the beginning of the fight, but come out on top. All they really lose is that Aegis. I don't even need to be here. That's crazy. That's a really good skill.
I would appreciate it if you left.
It could be a disability too, depending on your perspective, I suppose. As Ame getting chased by Nisha.
Oh boy,
yep.
that's...
Crush finds him. Pops the Metamorphosis, but Mickey has joined the party with the Unleash, the BKB, the rebound, the Global Silence to prevent any Sunder shenanigans. I mean, both BKBs were up, so he couldn't have done that anyway. Either way, a big kill for Liquid.
It's not strong enough that it's really too much cause for concern. Now what Liquid want to do is keep putting on the pressure, get the next Roche, and potentially use that to think about high ground, or just this, make it with a quick
a 1-2
snipe.
punch, and that is a dead FY.
Also
Mickey.
rather slow reaction from nothing to say on the fissure there.
Glimpse back, Mickey. Gonna get healed up next to the mech. Gonna get Nightmare down.
Oh, the mech timing!
Nothing! Oh my god, nothing to say, nothing to echo, more like it. Mickey attempting to run away. He's going to be fine. Tofu as well. They've used Meta, they used Echo, all for naught.
Wow. I'm surprised just how tanky XXS proved to be in the initial engagement. I thought it was going to take a bit more damage, but he's the one guy that Liquid can't just go and burst in that fashion. I'm going to try again. Lotus.
It's a tough kill. It certainly is. Ame.
Oh
my god, that's not a tough kill. Nisha has about the BKB, trying to retreat, gets the crush off. Now we'll find the distance to be able to get away for the time being. Meanwhile, there's the Echo Slam coming in, doing a decent amount as Mickey is the target from this Terror Blade, and Mickey is dead. Big kill for Xtreme Gaming. Nisha stuck around. Looks like he'll still get away just fine. The Liquid only losing 1.
So, a lot of things that cause Slardar problems. Now Refresher. Onto nothing to say. Have to say that one is a bit surprising to me. Mana pool not exactly the best, and
Ace sundered up. Ame surrounded by Nisha. Has a shield rune right now, doing a lot of damage. Oh my god, Ame does not have Sunder, still with the Aegis, of course.
Oh, they're getting so sandwiched.
There's the rebound. That is a dead FY. Already 1 support on the deck. Fissure gonna block up quite a bit. As Ame completely out of mana. XXS doing a decent amount with that Blade Mail. Mickey looking for an opening. They get the Aegis to start things out. There's the rebound, finding the space to be able to kill off XXS, and that means the isolation onto Ame. Crush and an Echo Slam being used. Boxy's dead as a result. Ame, though, popping the Metamorphosis and dies shortly after. Ultra kill for Mickey, and nothing to say, dies shortly after. That is a full team wipe in favor of Liquid. The BKB still a ways away for Ame. Desperately needs that. Did nothing to say have Refresher in that last fight? We're going to see the global with the back wall and the blow up of the Terror Blade.
That's game.
It looks like it. That is 80 seconds of no carry on the Xtreme Gaming side.
Yes. That's like the thinnest silver lining of all time.
Boxy
Nice.
has-
Bane has Ags, now Echo Slam is...
Boxy has buffed Nothing to Say.
Okay, well, he needs it, so...
Yeah, they got double global now as well. That's the bigger deal.
Xnova.
Rush, start, nullifier, goodbye, Xnova. Echo Slam #1. Ace with a huge vac wall onto 3. As XXS is stuck all alone on the low ground. This fissure completely blocked him out. Lucky for him, he is bristleback, so he just waddles his way up to the high ground. That's a buyback on Xnova. They're going to be able to respect that from the Liquid side.
Mega still has the refresher. That was a very underwhelming first BKB usage, but might have had to do it to disengage. Oh, bought them a few seconds to get in there. Want to put another one down, Tofu?
Yeah, he's got to wait till it's back in his inventory.
Oh, he'll definitely use a gun. Back wall!
Okay, and the grip right on the bristle, and that is a dead XXS. And FY follows suit, so
Neither
5
of them has
versus
buyback.
3.
Well,
This should do it.
that's another Poogie off the field. That's rather uneventful.
Yeah, a bit of anticlimactic ending.
Oh, it's not over yet. Ame's gonna try. Okay.
right.
That's meta.
Yeah,
They could wait this out and end.
they don't need to. They have everything up. The refreshers were already used. Echo Slam from Nothing to Say. They actually do kill off Nisha.
Maybe they should have waited it out.
Well, we'll see. Ace, right clicks, not enough. Good Nightmare. As Mickey was able to take out Nothing to Say, but it's going to cost him his Aegis. Buyback now from Nothing to Say. And oh, the Sunlock. Is that enough damage to actually take out the Terrible? He's killing himself with the illusions. Ame killed off by Tofu of all heroes. And he has no way to get back into this game. Ace and company gonna clean up the supports. FY still in the fountain, but still the numbers advantage on the Liquid side. Are they actually waiting for the next Roche?
I think they're just waiting for a moment of opportunity. They just need a tiny slip up where they get a Blink Crush or this.
All right, the grip is online,
There you
and a
go.
big vac wall onto 3 heroes. Buyback instantly from the Bristle. Both supports are dead. Only one can buy back, though, so this is a 5 versus 4. Ame will be cleaning up the illusions nicely. All right, attempt number 1.5 and ending the game for Liquid. Xnova dead.
Oh, hello.
Does not have buyback. That's kind of a big one. Not sure if they know. I think is it based off buyback for him, the timer, or is it gold? Otherwise they would know. And these towers are melting as Mickey will focus on the Ancient. They get the grip onto Ame, the global silence. Mickey's unleash. And that should do it. GGs have not come out. Now they have. Liquid take the series 2-1.
Yeah. This game, it really did follow the trajectory of Game 1. It was just a slower version of it, but it was kind of the same logic. They did well in lanes, they got ahead, they have the active lineup, they make the moves.
You know, you could say that game was boring. You know, when Cinder and Suns fans start doing Roshan voices, oh my dear boy, you know, things like that.
Yeah, once the cheese is out.
Once the cheese is up, you know that like something has happened where the game is being prolonged. But they had to do this. So how are they going to siege? Marcy slaughtered our Darkseer.